in the first over with Mark Taylor on strike.
We have Taylor and Mark Waugh about to face Vikramasinghe and Chaminda Vaas. Two bowlers who've done very well for Sri Lanka in this competition. Chaminda Vaas, I think, is very good. He's had a few sessions with Dennis Lillee, straightening out one or two things. That has benefited him, but he's a good natural pace bowler. And Mark Taylor will be facing the first ball. Has had quite a good series, India 59 and Zimbabwe 34, but not quite as good as the man at the other end, Mark Waugh. First ball at the World Cup final. Roger Vikramasinghe. He's a fast medium, I suppose. I've seen him bowl in quite sharp fashion out in Australia. Depends a little bit on the pitch, but I had the feeling when I had a look at the strip that there'd be a bit of pace and bounce there, a bit more than on some of the other pitches we've seen. Well, that'll give us an idea of the pace of the outfield. The rope is in well away from the hoardings. Oh, that didn't look bad.
Well, a good effort, but perhaps Asanka Kurusina left it till the very end. Wasn't able to get the ball back within the boundary. And Mark Taylor, who played so positively against the Indians and against Zimbabwe, once again playing a very, very positive shot. That foot right to the pitch of the ball, and the bat coming through very nicely.
Right-hand, left-hand combination poses problems for bowlers. Doesn't matter how they change their batting styles to accommodate them.
And there is that natural outswinger that the left-hander bowls. That's the one that right-handers find more difficult to look out for.
Taylor's in form with both the cover drive and the pull shot.
Well, Taylor's obviously got a hang of the wicket very quickly, because while the earlier over saw him play the drive, this time he's picked the bounce very early and pulled it away for a boundary. It's very important for batsmen to get a measure of the wicket very quickly.
We wanted to hear. Of the 22 on the board so far, Taylor has 12. Take a single to take it along to 23 for no wicket off 5. Beautiful stroke. Played with delightful ease. Really only just helped it around. Didn't smash it.
Yes, he picked it up very early. He picked it up as the one that Chaminda Vaas angles across to the right-hander, but it was the ball coming into the left-hander, and he just helped it along. Not too much of power in it, just a little bit of guidance as far as the direction is concerned. And it's another boundary to Mark Taylor. He really is batting with a lot more confidence.
Oh, that's a good shot. Well, Taylor's in the mood, and it's now gone on to 31 for no wicket. 6 overs have gone through. think he likes the pitch, that's the first thing. Good footwork. Footwork's been excellent. Again, that comes from a touch.
Be the right man in the right place. When he hasn't been thrashing attacks all over the park, as in the semi-final when he missed out, got a naught. But suddenly Jayasuriya was bobbing up, throwing the stumps down, taking catches and getting wickets. And he was awarded the trophy, the Audi, for the most valuable player of the tournament. So it's been one of those sorts of tournaments where he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. Sri Lanka will be hoping that his form is good this evening. And Chaminda Vaas asking the question. Umpire Shepherd says no.
Yes, I don't think there was any doubt about this. It moved off the seam. See it pitching and going down leg side. Look where the keeper's going.
And he leads by example. He's come out in a very aggressive frame of mind. Chaminda Vaas is going to continue. Might be time for a change at the other end. That's at the college end. That's why the man has been put back. Gurusingha. Now he threatened, and it's cost Sri Lanka a run. Shouldn't be threatening from 70 metres. You should be throwing the ball in.
Yeah, not good that. He did a nice pick-up, one-handed, and then he forgot to let the ball go. Just trying to bluff the batsman. There he is, you see, took an extra step to get on balance, and it was all they needed. They sprinted for another run.
Well, that's gone. 6 it is, the first one of this World Cup final.
Well, this was short. Easy to hit, and he smacked it out of the ground. I mean, that was short of a length. I've no doubt in my mind they're going to have to bowl a spinner. That's halfway down the pitch. That they've got to change the tempo for the Australians. They've got seamers coming at either end, and they're just hitting through the ball when it's up, standing back and pulling it. And you've got to make them think a bit differently. You've got to get there.
Too short.
Well, it's so easy for the Australians. Flat pitch and good touch. Any shortness of length or width, the ball just sits up nicely to be belted. And there it is. It pitches outside off stump, got a little bit wider, probably half a yard, 2/3 of a yard too short, and he just smacked it. I don't think the bowlers will have to air too much in line or length on this pitch. Bowlers of either side, because it's a very good batting surface.
Good change of pace. Mark Taylor has played twice on this ground previously, scored half centuries on both occasions. It's obviously a pitch that he likes, and has a strike rate today of almost 87. That is Mark Taylor's record at Lahore. 56 his best against South Africa. It was a triangular tournament, South Africa, Australia and Pakistan in 94-95. And that includes today's innings. Nicely placed. Guru's got a hand on it. Creates a long chase for Aravinda de Silva. Still gets to the boundary. It's 72 for 1.
Well, short of the length again. I think there are too many balls that he's short. Better off just pitching it up a little bit more and making the batsman drive you.
Mark Taylor just 2 runs away from 3,000 one-day international runs. He'll be the 7th Australian to achieve that feat. In the air, and that'll be it. It's running down towards the boundary. That's very well timed. A good shot. Into the fence it goes. Mark Taylor's looking in good form here. So it's the 50 partnership, and a milestone for Mark Taylor as well.
Well, he picked his spot here, Mark Taylor, but this is a superb piece of timing. Foot right to the pitch of the ball, and once he saw that the ball really wasn't there, went through with a shot, no half measures, and over mid-wicket for 4.
And that's his half century. That's very well played. Under pressure, Mark Taylor, the captain, has come to the party. Well, the Australians on target, it seems to me, for around about 280 at the moment. And that's nicely played by Taylor. He's whipped that one away on the onside. They're finding the gaps very well, this Australian side. This is a big ground, very hard to protect. Lots of gaps out there, and Mark Taylor at the moment is playing a gem of an innings. He's lifted the rate when it was required. When they got bogged down a bit, he's played some good pull shots, and in between those, he's knocked it away into the gaps. Straight to mid-on that time.
And just like Tony Gregg said, it's a big ground. Very important that Ranatunga gets his field placings right. Because as the game progresses, you'll see a lot of 1s and 2s being run.
Taylor has 53 or 54 balls, and that's well played, well fielded. Played away again to the right of the fieldsman. Mahanama is the man there. Good field.
Well, he's one of the best fielders in the Sri Lankan team. And this is the kind of fielding that can lift the spirits of the other players.
And there's Jayasuriya, that's a change. And probably he's looking to Jayasuriya to put the brakes and crawl back into this game.
Now, it's interesting that he's taken Murali Dhiran out of the attack, and he was bowling pretty well. I thought the best of 2 spinners so far. Jayasuriya, he's going to spin the ball back into the left-hander. Mark Taylor won't mind that too much. He's going over the wicket to Taylor, who's having a look down towards square leg and deep mid-wicket. They've got that side of the field very well covered. If you can cover it, it's very big ground. So Jayasuriya, who's a little flatter, doesn't spin it quite so much, is on his way now. This is his first ball. Outside off stump, and that one cut away. Taylor's not happy with himself. As he ran away there, his head went back. He wanted to get that one into the gap. He hit it straight to the fieldsman.
A lot of gaps out here on this large Gaddafi stadium, and the Sri Lankans would have to cut the singles or end the 2s as much as possible, because every run given away here would be a run they'll have to make.
Now this is quite interesting. Jayasuriya adopting the Murali Dhiran tactic. He's decided
exert the pressure on the Australian batsmen, as they did in the semi-final against India on a big turning pitch. And also that they bowled well and spun the ball against England, who they knocked out in the quarter-finals. This pitch looks quite slow, and it's turned so slowly that the batsmen have had time to adjust. Class players like the Australians have had no problems.
Got one there. Fielder's quick to come around, and it's one for 134. 23 gone. That placement. You'd got out your pen and pencil and a bit of paper and drawn the line. Couldn't have been better to split those 2 men.
Well, he's played beautifully all day. He's not had to show too much aggression because his timing and placement have been excellent. He's just played the ball basically where he's wanted. A lot of good.
It's in the air. And it's gone. He's got it. Taylor has gone. He's swept. And Jayasuriya has kept his head there running around and taken a very good catch. He had quite a distance to go. Picked it right from the moment it left Taylor's bat. And that's 2 down, 137 on the board.
Well, that's the sort of mistake that Sri Lanka needed. Change of bowling, a fourth spinner in the game, the top edge. Not too difficult catch, just had to keep his nerve while the ball was in the air. And they've got a little bit of luck. It's been a long time coming. Lovely innings by Mark Taylor. Played beautifully in comfort. 137 for 2.